political con game, the fact that any single politician in Kenya today can actually run for office on any of the more than 80 parties that we have without batting an eyelid, simply because none of these parties represents any ideology whatsoever. They're simply vehicles for election, and therefore it is simply the political class against the Kenyans. Madam Elachi, you belong to quite a number of parties in your political journey. At some point you were in PNU, at some point you were in TNA, at another point I think you were in Jubilee, now you're in ODM. And all these parties are the same, and that means you can even write on DCP for the next election. After all these parties are the same. It's simply a vehicle for your election. It is not about any ideology. You must admit that that's the truth.
Remember, I was the Secretary General of the Alliance Party of Kenya. You see, these coalitions, the first best coalition was in 2002, when we had NAC, Rainbow. That's a coalition that started before we went to elections. You remember the next one was the Grand Coalition that came in after what happened, and so we had PNU and ODM. Then we come in 2013, TNA and URP take over. I've never been in TNA though. I've been in Alliance Party of Kenya, but we came to work together when now Jubilee came in, and we mopped all, you remember even the one for Kalembendile, all. We put it in one basket and we said, can we just have one party?
Yes.
Which you are trying to say we need that one party.
If at all there's no difference, then why not have one party?
Exactly. And so the question then will be, what was the fight of that we had during that time?
Yes.
That's why political parties are there. The question we should be asking ourselves, have we weakened the structures that it is so easy for you to open a political party just because it's easy, yes. I just need to go and say I have an office, I have this, from counties, you have whatever number. So I think the challenge goes back to us that in Parliament, can we relook at the political parties bill and structure it in a way it can help Kenyans? Because now you have nearly 90 political parties, and they are going to bring in all, especially many of the MCAs, you'll find them in small parties. So, but because the Constitution allows, also you cannot come and infringe that right. That will be somebody will just go to court on the same. Now, in terms of every political party wanting to form government is what we need to question ourselves. Do these political parties come in for purposes of just doing business, or are they there to push until you come to the next election, push, ensure you are trying your best to also form government? But the coalitions are also important in Ndimuli, because we always forget, we are Africa. It does not matter, we can never be America. We can't. They are 2,000 plus, celebrating 250 years, while we are here talking of 60. But we want to be America. It can't. They have very serious foundations, which we have lacked to put completely in place to help the country move. And so, in whichever way you will look, one of the things that in Africa you must have is peace. Forget about all these other things. If you don't have that peace, nothing else will work.
Yes.
So I want us to look at our neighbors, because Kenya is like you want to be in an island here, yeah, and we are going to be in this island. That's when we'll wake up and know we are in Kenyan Babylon. Because you say you are in East Africa. You tell yourself, oh, but look at them. Look at now when they go back to the interest of their country and the state sovereignty of their countries. We have loosened ours because we want to be America, the land of opportunity for other African countries, which is good. But you must ask yourself, yes, where will the country be for? And that is what, if you go everywhere, oh, you'll hear a few voices just coming out. So in all this, we have to tell ourselves, yes, we need to have some dignity and discipline of these political parties, but really, yes, to question why KANU has come to a coalition
And
I don't think it's an issue.
It's how easy it is for one party to be swallowed by another without consequence.
Has it been swallowed?
The issue is, are we deluding ourselves?
No, it has not been swallowed.
For democracy and democratic values, while in truth we are not, and probably, because I'm not questioning this political, probably that's a system we should adopt. Probably,
yeah,
that we are not a democratic state, and democracy is not something we can achieve, then probably look for a different structure of governance.
A hybrid, where they always like it. When they finish elections, you just find
where democracy does not exist.
Just put a hybrid.
Anyone, as long as you're in the political class, it is you against the electorate.
You know, in the Muli, the problem with the people like Wakili Kinyanjui, and I think you might be in that